Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Hollywood's biggest celebrities taking the oath. But before we begin, I just wanted to remind you guys to subscribe to my second channel. We're going to be posting a whole lot more over there, so if you're not subscribed, you'll be missing out on content. I also want to remind you guys to join the Discord so you can chat with other truth seekers and also be a part of upcoming live streams. So if you haven't already, join the server today by clicking the link in the description or the comment section. Now, let's get right into it. On this channel, we often speak about the biggest music artists in the industry who have taken the oath for fame and success. As time has gone by, the more we look into the music industry, the more apparent it becomes the music business is ran by the Masons, and they use it to push the Masonic agenda to the masses. On this channel, we often speak about the biggest music artists in the industry who have taken the oath for fame and success. As time has gone by, the more we look into the music industry, the more apparent it becomes the music business is ran by the Masons, and they use it to push the Masonic agenda to the masses. Those who run our world know the best way to control the masses is by controlling those that lead the masses, creating heroes that people want to idolize and listen to. These celebrities are just puppets being controlled on the strings of the elite. These artists would do whatever they're told to please their Masonic overlords. We have seen so many artists openly show that they took the oath. All of the names that run mainstream hip-hop are Masonic puppets, and this is exactly what we're about to see with the biggest actors in Hollywood. On this channel, we already know Hollywood is ran by the Masons, but we rarely talk about the actors that display their alliance. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about some of the biggest actors that openly show signs of being a Masonic puppet. We will look at some of their movies and photos to see exactly who they serve. The first actor we're going to be talking about is Jack Black. Jack Black is a comedian, musician, and an actor who rose to fame in the 2000s, starring in many big roles like School of Rock, King Kong, and most recently the Jumanji franchise. Jack Black started acting when he was only 13, and by the time he was in his early 20s, he was already being casted in some of Hollywood's biggest productions. If you're anything like me, you may be asking yourself, how did Jack Black become such a big star so quickly? Most people will say he isn't the funniest comedian, nor the best actor, but somehow he has such a big place in Hollywood. Well, after researching into Jack Black, it became obvious that he paid the ultimate price for his place in Hollywood. I have come to believe Jack Black sold his soul to the devil and took the Masonic oath, and the reason I have come to this conclusion is due to no other than Jack Black himself, who has openly admitted this several times before. Jack Black, like many other celebrities, has out of his own mouth openly admitted to selling his soul, without even trying to sugarcoat it. In this interview, Jack Black speaks about the history of the devil in music, detailing how celebrities have been selling their souls since the beginning of the music industry. He mentions Elvis Presley and even takes it all the way back to Robert Johnson. Most importantly, he states he himself sold his soul to the devil as well.
We just said, okay, let's just give up on that. Let's attribute to the greatest song.
Okay.
That became our number one
the
hit.
tribute was about saving souls from demons, as I remember correctly.
Yeah.
What was?
Well, you know, there's a rich history of the devil in rock and roll. It goes all the way back to like Elvis was everyone said he's playing the devil's music. What was that great song? The devil went down to Joe.
Oh, Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels. He had some in there, and it goes even back to before that. Who's Rob Johnson?
Right.
You can find his roots, way back to the beginning of rock. And so, had we sold our soul to the devil? How else can you explain us being here on the
As you just heard for yourself, Jack Black openly admits he sold his soul to the devil for his fame. He admits he took the oath so he can have the world. Jack Black tried to use comedy to soften what he said, and it worked, as most people received it as just another joke. The thing is, it's not a joke. This is what Jack Black is choosing to represent. We can find so many photos of Jack Black showing exactly who he has chosen to serve. In this photo, we can see Jack Black and his Hollywood friends forming a pentagram by connecting their fingers together. I also discovered that Jack Black is a worshiper of Baphomet, as in this photo here, we can see him wearing devil horns looking very similar to Baphomet, and in this photo, he is wearing a Baphomet shirt. We already know these celebrities worship the goat, and they love to make ritual offerings to it, something the Freemasons got caught doing ages ago. This is what these celebrities are still doing, making ritual offerings to Baphomet for a good fortune. Jack Black shows throughout his career that he's obsessed with the goat demon, as he even honored him in his movies. In Jack Black's 2006 movie The Pick of Destiny, we saw just how much Jack Black is into the devil. The whole movie was about the devil and how celebrities sell their souls to become rock stars. In the movie, Jack Black had to find a magical guitar pick that belonged to the devil, and according to Jack Black, would make them legends. I can honestly make a full video on this movie, so if you guys would like to see that, let me know below. Jack Black is actually a part of a comedy band called Tenacious D, and they constantly show their love for Baphomet. In this photo, we can see Tenacious D chained to Baphomet, as both members have horns on their head while standing in a pentagram. This photo is obviously pointing to ritual offering to the deity Baphomet, showing exactly what these celebrities are into. It's obvious what this photo represented: Jack Black selling his soul to the devil to be the star he is today. We can often find Jack Black praising the devil for all he has provided him, like we saw him do in an award show back in the 2000s.
Who wants to pray to the devil with me? Who's in with me? Come on, hey, let me see those horns. Let me see those horns. Metal, metal, metal. And the person next to you, come on, lady. Dear Dark Lord Satan, hope everything's good with you. I'm doing fine myself. Just want to say hi and ask you to grant tonight's nominees continued success in the music industry.
As you heard for yourself, Jack Black not only openly praises Satan, but also goes on to invite the rest of the celebrities to pray to the devil with him. You can actually see the other celebrities listen and do as Jack Black states. Jack Black asked the devil for blessings while the world watched, and no one even questioned it. This reminded me of the time Christian Bale also thanked Satan at an award show.
Good, doesn't it? Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role. For giving me inspiration.
This is what Hollywood is about. This is why Satan is all over Hollywood. Jack Black is actually currently working on a Christmas movie with Paramount about, you guessed it, the devil. The storyline of the movie is about a kid who writes a letter to Santa, but accidentally sends it to Satan. Which, of course, when we're talking about Jack Black, there's so many times that Jack Black has admitted to selling his soul, as in this clip, he can be seen telling the kids of the world if they want to have it all like him, all they have to do is sell their souls.
Oh, hey, what's up? We're Tenacious D.
Greatest band on earth.
If you want to be awesome musicians like me and Cage, you might want to practice and stay in school. Or you can just do what we did and sell your soul to rock and roll. Now look at what we can do.
As you heard for yourself, Jack Black instructs his audience to either stay in school or sell their souls to have the world. This is the message that Jack Black is pushing to the world. What's even more disturbing is that Jack Black is the voice actor of many blockbuster children movies like Ice Age, Kung Fu Panda, and most recently the Mario movie. Now when we take a look at this photo again, it looks even more concerning. Jack Black sold his soul to the devil to have the world. He has taken the oath, and as you can see, he has no issues with the world knowing this. The next actor we need to talk about is no other than the legendary Al Pacino, known for movies like Godfather and Scarface. Al Pacino is known for being a part of some of the biggest gangster movies ever created. Pacino is looked at as one of the best actors in the industry, and we already know they don't give that title of the best to just anybody. You have to pay the ultimate price for the title in Hollywood, and this is exactly what I see when I look at Al Pacino. In 1997, Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves starred in a movie called The Devil's Advocate. The movie The Devil's Advocate had a very interesting storyline that reveals so much. The movie is about a lawyer from Florida, played by Keanu Reeves, who gets an offer from a big law firm in New York City, ran by Al Pacino's character. When Keanu makes the move from Florida to New York, he starts to see sin take over his life, and by the end of the movie, he realizes that he sold his soul to the devil, as the owner of the law firm, Al Pacino's character, was actually the devil himself. Keanu also finds out that he is the son of the devil, making him the Antichrist, which is very interesting when you think about it, as Keanu Reeves just 2 years later played Neo in The Matrix. It is believed that the character Neo is based on Jesus Christ, as he's even called the Chosen One and the Savior, and he is expected to free the people from the machines. By the end of the Matrix franchise, Neo basically becomes one with the machines and proves he was never truly supposed to represent Christ, but instead the Antichrist. But all of this is a story for a different episode. I believe Al Pacino was chosen to play the devil in this movie because Al, like the rest of the biggest Hollywood celebrities, took the Masonic oath. We can find countless photos of Al Pacino showing that he took the Masonic oath, like this photo here where he's covering one of his eyes just like he's doing in this photo, or in this photo where he's doing the Masonic all-seeing eye pose, or even in this photo here where we can see Robert De Niro behind Al Pacino doing the Masonic hidden hand pose. Al Pacino's biggest movie was Scarface, a movie that glamorized and glorified the gangster lifestyle just like Godfather. These movies are considered the most influential gangster movies out. These movies influenced many to want to live the gangster lifestyle. And this is coming out of many people's mouths, especially in urban cities, where this movie inspired so many young people to live a criminal lifestyle. It is no coincidence Al Pacino showed so much open Masonic imagery, or the fact that he plays the devil in The Devil's Advocate. Al Pacino made a deal with the devil, just like Jack Black, and it's the reason he became a star in the devil's industry. The next actor we need to talk about is Robin Williams. Robin Williams was a part of many leading roles in big movies throughout his lifetime, becoming popular after starring as Alien Mork on the sitcom Mork and Mindy in the 1970s. Robin, just like the other actors in this episode, openly shows he took the Masonic oath. We can find photos of Robin Williams doing the one-eye symbolism pose, showing he's a Masonic puppet. In this photo, he can be seen doing the Masonic hidden hand pose, a pose done by Masons to show they're a master Mason. We can also find photos of Robin doing the devil horn gesture. Also in this photo, you can see him throwing up the Masonic all-seeing eye hand gesture with no other than Kanye. In this photo, he is again throwing up the Masonic all-seeing eye. It's obvious Robin Williams took the oath, but what remains a mystery is why did he choose to end it all back in 2014? It's not surprising that many people online have come to the conclusion that Robin didn't do it to himself, but instead was taken out as a ritual offering. Considering the fact that it clearly appears Robin is a Masonic puppet, this could definitely be a possibility, especially when you realize that Robin Williams' passing was predicted right before it happened. Back in 2014, right before Robin passed, Family Guy aired an episode where Peter Griffin is gifted the power to turn everything into Robert Williams. By the end of the episode, Peter gets tired and annoyed with this power and decides to end it all in order to make it all end. This episode aired literally moments before the actor's passing was announced. We know exactly what this is: Hollywood foreshadowing what was soon to take place, announcing their ritual offering. What happened to Robin Williams is sad, but we must understand everything can happen when you choose to play the devil's game. Only God offers safety and eternal life to those that follow him. The next actor we're going to be talking about is William Dafoe. William is an A-list actor who is best known for playing the role of Green Goblin in the original Spider-Man movies. William, just like the rest of the actors on this list, shows open signs of being a Masonic puppet. In this photo, we can see William doing the Masonic all-seeing eye pose. Even more interesting, William's career took off after starring in the movie The Last Temptation, which was a blasphemous movie depicting Jesus as a sinner. We already know how Hollywood feels about Jesus. William also has a close friendship with the spirit-cooking witch Marina Abramovich, who actually collaborated with William for an occult life show. We can see William and Marina Abramovich in this photo, and William is placing a serpent over Marina Abramovich's neck. William also did a commercial with Mercedes, where Mercedes had him acting like the devil. During a part of the Super Bowl commercial, they zoom into his hand, and you can spot a Masonic square and compass ring on his finger, next to a devil ring. Some Masons were upset as they kinda exposed themselves with this, which forced Mercedes to quietly pull the commercial and blur out the Masonic ring. It's obvious Hollywood is ran by the Masonic Order, and it's the reason they have the Masonic Hollywood Lodge in Hollywood, the same building where Jimmy Kimmel Live is recorded. I did a full video on Jimmy Kimmel Live that you guys can check out after this one. There's still so much actors I wasn't able to get to in this video, but if you'd like to see a part 2, comment part 2 below and let me know some actors you guys would like me to look into. I'm also thinking about doing a video like this about comedians, so let me know if you guys would like to see that as well. All of these actors that we have spoken about today chose to take the oath. They all chose to be occultists in order to have the world. We must remember the devil might offer you the world and everything in it, but he cannot offer you eternal life. The Masons use Hollywood like they use the music industry to brainwash the masses. The masses learn from the movies and the TV shows they're being programmed by, and it has been brainwashing them since childhood. Like I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. And we also must remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I just want to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truth Fish store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make goes directly to helping the channel and furthering Truth Records. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts below and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there for more truth. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.